All right, welcome back. So let's open up Microsoft Word. Let's click on blank document, and we're going to talk about the main menu here. So let's click on File, and we'll talk about all these options right here. So we have Home, which is the home page right here. Okay, we have New, so this is where you can make a new document, a blank document, or you can go and grab a template. So Business, Cards, Flyers, Letters, Education, Resumes, and Cover Letters, Holiday. So you have kind of a glimpse here of some of the templates that you can grab. Okay. Open. So if you have other Microsoft Word documents that you're using, which I have a ton because I use Microsoft Word to write all of my curriculum. So you can see here I have files upon files upon files of documents. So if you don't have this, that's okay, because this is from my computer and that's where it's showing. Okay. So inside of here, if we clicked on, that's recent. So we can do documents. We can go by folders. Okay. Shared with me. I don't have any documents that have been shared. OneDrive, I have a few documents here. This PC, I don't have any. Okay. Add a place, OneDrive, OneDrive for Business, and then we can browse. So in Documents is where it's going to look by default for any Word documents. Okay. Then if I click on Info, this is, you can protect the document, control what types of changes people can make to this document. So we can make it always open, read only, encrypt with password, restrict editing, add a digital signature, mark as final. So let readers know the document is final. So you can't edit anymore. Okay, so those are some protections you can put on it. You can inspect the document before publishing this file. Be aware that it contains document properties and authors' names. So we can check for issues and inspect the document, check accessibility, and then check compatibility. Check for features not supported by earlier versions of Word. Okay. Version history. View and restore previous versions. So if I click on version history, upload your file and Office will automatically save versions of your files as your work. Okay. So right now we don't have this turned on, but I'll tell you from experience utilizing this program for 2 years as an IT guy. I was the IT director actually, and I was servicing about 80 employees with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, etc. Version history is crucial because when I was there, Microsoft was going through a variety of updates with their software, and one of the features that they turned on that drove people crazy was the autosave. And so having version history gives you a lifeline to be able to restore the information to a previous state if you need it. So I recommend doing that. Manage document, there are no unsaved changes. So recover unsaved documents, delete all unsaved documents. Okay. So that's info. Save. Save you can use once you've saved the document, save as. So we're going to click on save as, we're going to browse. I'm going to go to the desktop and we're going to call this doc1 and I'm going to save. Okay. Now if I go to file, and so you can see up here, autosave is off. So save to OneDrive or SharePoint Online if you want to use autosave. So that's another option that we can look at. If I click here and hit save, okay. Now if I click on the little floppy disk, save for this PC, okay. Now when I make an edit, it's going to take that away, okay. So I need to save again, or hit Control S, okay. Now if I keep doing this and then hit Control S, it's saved, okay. Now to do autosave, if I turn that on, we're going to have to set up OneDrive, okay. So I'll do that just so I can show you how it works. So autosave is on, and what that does is whenever you do something, it will automatically save it. Now, if you want to have the ability to undo and not have it save every time, so if you like to have control of your document, I recommend turning off autosave. And then once you have the final edits done, then save it to OneDrive or SharePoint so that it's on the cloud, if that's really an issue for you. I personally just save stuff to the hard drive. I don't even put it on the cloud, but even myself, I am starting to put stuff on the cloud because I had a hard drive fail on me that was probably 5 years old, and it was a good hard drive, but I dropped it, and I lost 500 gigs worth of stuff. It was devastating. After that, I started backing stuff up on the cloud. So I recommend using the cloud for sure. Like, I'm not against it at all. And what it does is it gives you a backup in case something happens to your computer. You have the file somewhere else. Okay? So that's save as and save. We can save it as a PDF. This may not be an option for you if you don't have Acrobat. I have it because I have Adobe Creative Cloud Print. So if I click on print, it's going to take it to my printer, and then you can go through the settings, print one-sided, portrait orientation, letter, normal margins, 1 page per sheet, etc. Okay, we can share this, so we can share with people, eat by email, send Adobe PDF for review, present online, and post to a blog. We can export it as a PDF, create PDF XPS document, and then change file type. We can transform to a web page. Okay. And we can also close. So if I hit close, this will close it out. Okay, so I'll just show you, and I'm going to save this. Okay, so closed out. Give it a second here. Okay, so close. So if I do file and I do open, and we go to doc 1 on the desktop, it's going to open that back up. And then what I want to do is go to account and just go over these options real quick. I'll just go over this window here. So up here we have user information. So I have LearnTech+1 at Gmail, sign out, switch account. We can manage settings. So required diagnostic data, optical data, connected experience, experience to download online content, all connected experiences. I'll hit OK. Office updates for this product are already installed, or ready to install, sorry. We can manage our account here, change the license. So you can see I'm not using the same license that we had, but what I recommend doing is utilizing that. I have another Office 365 subscription that I got a ways back before I did this course. That's why I have this here. But if we wanted to use the other account, I'll show you how to do that. You would log in here and we'd sign in with a different account. Okay. I'm going to go back. Okay, let me close that for a second. Let's see here. I don't want to change the license. For right now, we'll leave it the way it is. But you can do Office backgrounds, so you can edit the backgrounds here. Office theme, we can do dark gray. I kind of like that. We can add a service. Okay, so that's account. Now feedback, I like something, I don't like something, I have a suggestion. Those are, pretty self-explanatory. And then options. So we have Word options. So we have general options for working with Word. User interface options, personalize your copy of Microsoft Office. Privacy settings, LinkedIn features, startup options. Tell me if Microsoft Word isn't the default program. We're going to turn that off. Okay. Display. Change how document content is displayed on the screen when printed. We want everything to stay the same. Keep it default. Proofing. Change how Word corrects and formats your text. So change how Word corrects and formats text as you type. Autocorrect options. So with this, I'll leave this as default, but Word is very good about correcting your grammar and mistakes for sure. When correcting spelling in Microsoft Office programs, ignore words in uppercase, contain numbers, internet and file addresses, flag repeated words. When correcting spelling and grammar in Word, we'll leave it all as default. For save documents, Autosave, OneDrive, and SharePoint online files by default on Word. Okay, so you can do that if you want. I do recommend saving to the cloud again, but what I like to do is I work locally on my computer. I work through, I get the task done, then I save it to the cloud because I don't need to autosave it 40 times. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. It's totally up to you in terms of your workflow. Language, same thing. We have English, match Microsoft Words or Microsoft Windows preferred. English United States is preferred for this example. Ease of access, make your documents accessible to others. Feedback options. So if you click this, the accessibility checker helps you find and fix content in your document that may make it harder for people with disabilities to consume your content. So you can go to review, check accessibility. You can keep accessibility checker running while I work. That's another option. Feedback, provide feedback with sound, provide feedback with animation, apply application display options, show feature descriptions and screen tips. Okay, so you can show shortcut keys and screen tips. Show the start screen with the application starts, automatic alt text, and then we have advanced. So editing options, I would leave these all as default, but you have editing options, cut, copy, paste, link handling, pen, image size and quality, chart, show document content, and display, print when printing this document, and save, preserve fidelity when sharing this document, general, layout options, compatibility options. Okay, customize ribbon. So here you can really customize everything up here, which we're not going to do in this video, but later on we will come back here and really dig in deeper to this. Okay, quick access toolbar. We'll be going over this because there's a lot of information here. So again, I'll kind of stretch this out to another video because that's a lot to talk about. Add-ins, they have a whole bunch of stuff. I highly recommend staying away from this as much as you can because it bogs down Word exponentially. Okay, I'm talking from experience here. I had users that had 15 add-ins and it would take 5 minutes to load Word because they had so many add-ons. So use them sparingly if you can. Okay, and then the Trust Center. Help keep your documents safe and your computer secure and healthy. Security and more. Visit office.com to learn more about protecting your privacy and security. Microsoft Word Trust Center. The Trust Center contains security and privacy settings. These settings help keep your computer secure. We recommend that you do not change these settings. Let's take a look at them real quick. So these are a lot of options. So you have trusted publishers. We can add publishers, trusted locations, trusted documents, trusted add-in catalog, add-ins, ActiveX settings, okay, macro settings, protected view, message bar, file block settings, okay, and then privacy options. So there you go. So that is the file menu. And that's pretty much everything in here that you can access in the file menu. It's a lot of information, but again, it's extremely important to understand how to utilize each one of these menu items here to understand what they do and what makes them important to Microsoft Word. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.